Are you struggling with quitting porn and quitting masturbation? Let me give you a simple trick that can help you stop fapping. So, if you forget all the benefits of doing semen retention or no fap, even if you forget all of that, all the good benefits, you know deep down that fapping is degenerate as fuck. You fucking know it. That's why you want to quit. You're doing it. Sure, you feel like shit, all that, but you know it's some degenerate shit. When you're done fapping, when it's in the tissue and you had some fucked up porn you were watching, whatever the fuck you were doing, you know it was some degenerate shit. So ask yourself this question: would your future self watch porn? Let's say you go 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. Does your future self watch porn? One that has grown and is deep in his self improvement journey. Maybe he has a family. You're a father. This would never happen. Or if it does, if you're in that situation, it's fucked. You would know it's fucked. You wouldn't want to be in that situation. So I recommend that you visualize how your life looks like if you keep fapping. How your life looks like. If you see this life that looks like shit that you want to avoid, that should be a strong enough reason to quit. Now, how do you quit? Easy peasy method. That's the great way. I didn't even have to use it. If you're strong enough mentally and you just tell yourself, I want to quit, you can fucking do it. Because you don't have to think of it as days. You're not practicing nofap. It's your fucking lifestyle. It's your fucking life. You just go on with your life. You're not thinking, oh, I'm not going to fap today. No. This is just my everyday life. I don't fap. I've been on semen retention for like 120 days by now. I think I'm probably on the longest streak I've ever been. And then again, we're saying streaks. This is just my lifestyle. I don't have urges. I don't get close to relapsing. This is just, I know it's going to keep on going because this is my lifestyle. So your future self doesn't fap. But now let's look at something. It's the environment. It's really an environment. People say, oh, I want to quit porn. But the reason they're watching porn and they're fapping every day in the first place is because their life looks like shit. Their life looks like shit. Like, if you're going to school every day, you go home, you do fucking 5 hours of homework, you watch Netflix, you go on TikTok. If everything else is bad and shitty habits, you're eating junk food, you're smoking weed, then no shit, it's going to be easy to get caught up in a porn addiction as well. But if you look at your future self, or anyone that's successful, he's eating clean, he's going to the gym. If you just implement other habits, other good habits, then no fap and semen retention will come along much easier. Much easier. Like, I can tell you this, I'm in a self-improvement group, and most people are in no fap. Most people are on no fap. And the people that are struggling, it's not, oh, I'm fapping 3 times a day. The people that are struggling on no fap in the self-improvement group is people that are like, oh, I can't go for more than a month. That's already a great improvement. So if you're in the beginner stages, you're fapping multiple times a day, there's hope. Just implementing other good habits and it'll come naturally. This is the secret. It's the environment. If you're in an environment where your whole life is shit, then more shitty habits will come along or will be promoted. But if your environment is fucking great, you're doing activities, you're going to the gym, you're doing all that needs to be done, you're working on your projects, then no fap is the natural consequence. Semen retention is a natural consequence that will come along, and it's like you're leaving the vicious cycle for the positive cycle. I don't even know what the positive cycle is called, but the opposite of a vicious cycle. Good habits, then you get on semen retention, then semen retention boosts all your good habits, and it's just the wheel gets turning. And you're putting efforts in every day and you're growing as a person, but it's not even difficult anymore. Once you get the ball rolling, you enjoy it. You're having a great time. So yeah, guys, get on semen retention, and you're not even on semen retention. This is just your lifestyle. I actually saw a video on this recently. It was called Why I Don't Practice Semen Retention Anymore. This was by Masculine Theory. And I was like, what? he doesn't practice semen retention anymore. So I watched it, it caught my attention. And I watched it, and he was not saying that he isn't on semen retention anymore. He's saying he isn't practicing it because it's just part of his life. It's so normal. You don't practice waking up. You don't practice most of the stuff that are just normal for you. If it's just ingrained in you and it's a part of you, then you're not practicing it. But yeah, that's pretty much most of it for this video. But yeah, guys, I understand that quitting porn is hard, so we've all been there. We've all had the tough times, but just know that there's light at the end of the tunnel, and there are a lot of young men struggling with this, and there are a lot of young men that have made it through to the light, because the light is at the end of the tunnel. So, I've been there, I went through it, and you can as well. So I fully support you. So if you have any questions or any doubts or anything you want to talk about in the comments, I'm there to help. And I'm sure there's a lot of other lovely people in the comments that will gladly chat and help you out. So yeah, this has been another video. This has been Soul, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.